Hi, welcome to another episode of Go to the Roots Tarot. My name is Lisa, the guardian of the universe. I'm going to tap in and call on my protector to call on Archangel Michael for protection, Archangel Joseph for wisdom and knowledge, Archangel Metatron for the connection to the higher realms of the Most High God. Can you please show us what we need to see today as a collective? Ishitinya ta'ana sata'iniata. Ishitinya ta'iniata sataniata. Ishitinya si. In the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost Spirit. And the first one says, the ones that went against you, they're getting the silent treatment from other people in their lives because they're seeing what they are and who they are as a person and what they have inside their spirit. So everybody that went against you, that had so much to say, are now being silenced. And people aren't even talking to them. They don't have anything to say to them anymore because they're seeing that the communication isn't honest and all they have is nothing but lies that come out of their mouth. These people are invading their own feelings. They don't want to know what's going on. They're trying to put headphones on or do drugs or whatever it is to get them out of their feelings because they don't want to validate their feelings that they have inside. So they're silencing their feelings, they're silencing their voice, and people are stop talking to them because they can see that they're full of lies and that they don't have anything to give. And they have to let go of control because they have very much control issues. They want to control everybody, but they can't even control themselves. They don't have good communication skills because they only hear themselves speak. Even if you're having a conversation with them, they'll turn it to only be about them constantly. Because that's all they really care about. Because they have control issues. And so everything's about them. And they don't want to hear about anyone else. They really don't have any feelings for other people. If they can't even get their self right or get what they need for themselves so they can live a good life, how are they going to do anything to help you get a good life? But they're not going to tell you that because they don't care about nobody but themselves. They got control issues and they're silent. They don't tell the truth about nothing. They're tight-lipped and they have very horrible communication qualities with them. Don't ignore the red flags with these people of darkness because they're just coming to seek, steal, and destroy. They'll isolate you from your friends and your family and your loved ones and from yourself and from your divine purpose. And they'll cheat on you with people closest to you. They'll look on you at that and behind your back. But no one will tell you anything because they'll all be in cahoots to go against you. Because they want to control your life, especially if they see you having a light inside of you. Especially if they see you having feelings and moving forward to your best blessed life. They're going to be silent because they can't control you. And then they hope that you don't see the red flags in them. As they try to keep you away from your loved ones and from people that actually want to come into your life by trying to pretend like they're really there for you when they're not. While they're out here being with everybody else, including your friends, your loved ones, your children, anything that they can sleep with, they will, and then they'll be silent about it, not tell you nothing, and everybody in cahoots with them that you thought were loved ones that were close to you, that sleeping with your partner or sleeping with the people that are going against you, are all being silent about it because they feel like you don't need to know because they're all against you anyway because you have, your light shining, you're connected to God, you don't need no love, you don't need no help, but we all do need love and help. God helps us and blesses us to bring us into right people so we can remove people, places, and things that don't serve us so we won't be just living a silent, hurt life and not letting everybody know how we feel inside of our vessel so we can move forward and find people that aren't going to try to control us and be like, you have to prove that you deserve love. Love isn't something that is a battlefield. It's not a battlefield. So don't ignore the red flags on the people, places, and energies that you have in your life. Get that communication on fleek to where you understand what's going on, to be on the same level of understanding. Don't isolate yourself from people that bring in joy and happiness and peace. And anyone trying to isolate you from people that bring you love and happiness, remove them from your life because they're just trying to make you be their own little punching bag so they can take everything away from you while you're out there sleeping with everybody else in their life because now you don't have no one in yours because they made sure of it because they want to keep everyone away from you, even if they had to sleep with them, to make them think about you differently. And that's why they withhold love from you, because that's supposed to be a punishment. Love isn't a punishment. Love isn't hard to have. Anyone trying to make love hard, get rid of them, because they're trying to find control over you. And some of these people use their finances to try to control you, and use finances to try to prove love. Well, if you loved me, you would buy me this, you would do that. And they go around constantly lying about you and the relationship and everything else, because their overbearing behavior won't let them stop, because they want to keep taking advantage of people that they feel is less than, people that they feel stuck in their feelings, and they'll go around and they'll criticize that same person that they say they love every single day, the sheet delico, and then turn around and be silent towards you after they give you their heart and act like they love you, and then be silent to try to hurt you because you won't let them control you. They'll even go on your social media accounts and try to turn people against you, to rage against you, because they're not getting what you want from this person, or they're not getting what they want from controlling you. And they refuse to listen to themselves or others because they got control issues, and they only want to listen to themselves. And now all these people that did this to you are being publicly humiliated, because they got constant drama going on in their lives. Everybody that they were sleeping with behind your back is now threatening to leave them, because they see that this person has a bunch of dependencies. And now they're shaming this person because they see that they got unresolved anger inside their vessel, and that they ignore boundaries, and that they don't have any boundaries, and they'll do anything it takes because they're emotionally unavailable. You can't have love or a relationship with anyone that's emotionally unavailable. It's not ever going to work out. Especially if they refuse to compromise, they refuse to even see the glass half full or what they need to do, and they were to go around shaming your interests or making fun of you or mocking anything about you instead of trying to understand you. They'll go and see that differences sometimes can bring in blessings still. But if you're not letting them control you, they're going to shame you for the things that you do, and they're going to disrespect you. So you're going to have to put boundaries up. And you're going to need to change for yourself, because you can't ask no one else to change. They're going to be what they are. And they don't feel like they do anything wrong because they're so used to doing this to other people all the time. So that's why they refuse to apologize to anyone, even to themselves, because they got controlling things. They got people controlling their own decisions. They don't even make their own decisions. They don't even know what they want to eat. They're always asking people, what do you think I should do? What do you think about that? What do you think about this? But they don't go ask the Most High God. They ask other people to have their own controlling issues that are used to going around controlling other people's lives and decisions, and they go around and they refuse to apologize, but they expect you to go under pressure to change for them, because they disrespect you if you don't change, and they shame you and shame what you're interested in, because they don't want to compromise with you. They want to rule you. There's a difference. And so there's going to be constant negativity and threatening behavior, because they don't want to give you any support, and they just want you to shut up. The only time they want to hear you talk is when they tell you something, and they are verbally harassing to you, but yet they want to chain you to them because they don't want to let you go. They want to keep those doors open. Even if they go into other relationships, they still want to keep other relationships open. So if they get mad about something, they can verbally abuse the one that they're with and remove them, criticize their appearance, say it's all your fault, you're the reason why, blah blah blah, and you're the reason why I'm holding affection away from you, you're the reason why I can't give you love, but still want to be chained to you, but don't want to give you love or communication or anything, because they're control freaks. And they're jealous. They're jealous that you got a connection to Most High God, and that you're moving past all the distractions and horribleness that they're trying to put on you, because they got narcissistic behavior problems in their life, and they ignore their goals and everyone else's, and they want you to ignore your goals too, and they withhold support to you because they want you to feel less than, so you don't accomplish your goals. And they'll come in and gaslight you so they can stay in your energy, stay in your home, so they can have a place to sleep, eat, or use you for whatever they can get from you. But they don't trust you, and they don't trust themselves. They don't trust nobody because they've been hurt, and they'll ignore your achievements, and they want you to ignore your achievements because they want to go around blaming everybody for their problems that they create on their own, and then want you to be stuck in fear of rejection from the person that rejects themselves and everybody else and God. And they want to keep going around playing games with you and others, and with the universe, and that puts them in constant arguments with everyone around them, but then they turn around and they shift the blame to everybody but themselves, because they're not accountable, because they're emotionally manipulative, and they can't stop because they don't want to, because they want to coerce everybody to do what they want. That'll go, even in the universe, they try to coerce it into their own will instead of God's will, because they're always withholding their emotions. They don't never want to let no one know what's going on, and they use love as a weapon, that local, so that you can't never get to where you want to go, and they ignore your emotional needs because they're not worried about it. They don't even care about their own emotional needs. If they did, they would go get the help they need, so they wouldn't go around being overly dependent on other people, the Shitania, and be a blessing to themselves and others instead of darkness and evil, and not want to change their ways for the better. Is there anything else you want to share with us before I close this reading out? So we're going to stop letting people cohort us into moving into the wrong direction of life. All that's going to be out of the way. We're going to stand firm on our choices and make better decisions, even if we have to go on ourselves, on our own. And we're going to leave what doesn't serve us so we can become even stronger to see what we need so we can live our own life and stand firm in our own values and refuse to be around people that won't accept us and don't want to give us balance. We're going to move past that and not let no one coerce us into staying with people, places, and things. And we're going to put up boundaries so people can't control us or come in here and try to make us not be independent or find healthy relationships and get respect, because we're going to get everything that we deserve. We're going to move ourselves away from people that want to have constant arguments and keep bumping heads. And we're going to find the same kind of people that want relationships, that seek harmony, that want blessings instead of lessons, that want to move forward to a better way of living life instead of someone that wants to be stuck in yesteryear and keep doors open to the past but don't want to learn from it. We're going to move away from people that want to take advantage of us so we can move forward to find the things that's going to give us respect and equalness in our relationships, that's not going to criticize us, that's going to uplift us and support us and encourage us to move forward, to leave the people, places, and energies that don't serve us, that's going to not coerce us into staying with people that don't want to do nothing for us but take advantage of us, so we can move forward and set boundaries and find people that want to be respectful, that don't want to argue all the time, that want to have harmony in their lives, that want to move forward past the shit to get to where the fertilizer actually works to make the green grass grow, so we can find the love we deserve, and not be with people that want to use love as a weapon. And that sounds good to me. I'm going to leave that reading right there. In the Father, Son, Holy Ghost, Spirit. I close this reading in the and I thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Jasper, Archangel Metatron. Until next time, this is Gwen Roots Tarot. You have a blessed day.